Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we are here in Richmond, Virginia for RCCW's long-awaited Culture Shock event. I am Kickar as usual, but joining me tonight is V-Pop, Heat Cube Worldwide, Downtown Jason Brown, and up in a different skybox around here somewhere is Adam Jackpot. Welcome, fellas.
Hello.
I am so glad to be here.
Exactly.
Finally
and it's good.
Finally being able to talk on RCCW.
I'm glad you're here, Jason. I know. Oh, hold on.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. It is for the RCCW Die Hard Championship.
Well, as I was saying, I'm glad you guys are finally here. I know Kid V and Adam were on the pre-show, but Jason was there in spirit, more so.
I was late.
Yeah.
That's alright. Introducing first the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 266 pounds, Francis.
And here comes. Oh, go ahead.
A guy who just hates everything.
He does, clearly.
Yeah.
Francis has been on the hunt for gold ever since he arrived. Well, wait a minute.
Whoa. It's the Hooligan.
Well, yes, that's the Hollywood Hooligan, the current RCCW Die Hard Champion. And Francis doesn't
see
no.
Boom.
Oh! We barely even have time for introductions. As already Hollywood Hooligans putting the belt to Francis's skull.
And try to go for a running knee, but thankfully missed.
Not even 5 minutes in chaos.
Exactly. And I guess that's what you gotta do against Francis. I mean, Hollywood Hooligan does have the disadvantage when it comes to strength and size.
But Francis is more of that brawling, in your face. I'm gonna knock you the hell out type offense.
Exactly.
I'm getting a Jackson Riker vibe from Francis.
Nah. This guy.
Oh, he's had a lot of training with the zombies.
Oh, he's been shooting up some boomers and throwing pipe bombs at tanks.
I hate tanks.
I hate doctors and warriors. And
a modern day.
Oh, gee, was that on the belt?
That was kind of on the belt there.
Wait. Quick question, Rick.
All right, what's up?
Cursing on RCCW, is that allowed?
Rick usually does it a lot, but I try to avoid it. But yes, it is allowed.
Okay.
Oh God! And now Francis has a ball bat.
Try.
Hooligan grabbed it.
He was trying to go for a home run.
They're playing tug of war with the ball bat.
That's not how you play baseball.
It's like the Yankees and the Red Sox.
The ball bat.
The Hollywood Hooligan getting treated like the LA Dodgers last night.
Can I just point out? Can I just point out though, when Francis hit him, he hit him right in the throat, and as the Hooligan went down, the back of his head hit the rope.
That's last effect.
Hollywood Hooligan, a modern day backyard Kenny Omega.
Basically, I mean, his finisher is the Star Maker knee.
Multiple chair shots here right to the rib cage.
This is the gimmick of the Die Hard title. No rules.
And if there's anybody who knows anything about no rules, the man comes from a federation where no rules matter in GTS.
Exactly.
Jesus.
The only rule in GTS is there are no rules. Except when there are. Hooligan with his educated knees going to town on. Oh no!
Try to go for a big knee drop, but Francis moved right out of the way. Now kick, a punch.
Francis is one of those guys who hasn't really been seen in many call leagues. I can only probably name one off the top of my head, and that being TWA.
Yeah.
He was there for a while, but he never really found his marking as a singles guy.
He was always in Roads of the Shadow.
Yeah, he was correct. Adam Jackpot perfectly correct though.
Ooh, try to go for that.
Here in RCCW.
Whose shadow?
Hold up. Cover shot.
Oh, nice.
Cover shot there by Hooligan. 1, 2, 3. No!
Francis is able to kick out there.
But the magical thing about...
That is a shame, though. Francis hasn't been seen in many leagues. This guy, very, like I said, very in your face, brawling style.
Thumb to the eye.
Don't expect
Big drop kick.
Don't expect like a 5-star performance from him. Just expect a beatdown.
Exactly. That's the thing. But the magic about RCCW is that Captain Rhodes is nowhere in sight. And Francis has the spotlight on him, and he's done everything possible to get that spotlight on him.
The group he was formerly in no longer exists here in RCCW at this point. The
group, the Unrighteous, I assume what you are referring to. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I haven't seen them together in a while.
Those guys, they were in a different company, and they basically just fizzled in. All of them were ruined beyond belief. Their careers were saturated into nothingness. Oh, no! The company that they came from is now dead, and the only one who rose from the ashes and actually was made a star out of that, the only saving grace was Francis! Oh, no! That really took off Francis's career. I mean, despite what you may think. Oh, there's the Star Maker!
And despite what you might think, he is one tough son of a bitch.
And what Fed was this? Fed was this?
It was called LWF, but it became CEW, only like a smidgen better. The cover off the Star Maker, some time must have been wasted getting him back into the ring. Let's just say they don't have a very good track history with doing anything good for RCCW. Let's just say, oh God!
Oh, big knee there by the Hooligan.
But back to the match. We're not worrying about them. This is RCCW.
Yeah, this is about RCCW. This is your all's night.
Exactly.
All eyes
Shot the die-hard title.
are all on RCCW right now.
It's all about the culture shock.
And all eyes are right now on Francis and the Hooligan.
What the hell is Francis doing?
And Francis!
Oh my God!
And a barricade with a spear!
Oh, great.
This is how you start off a mega event.
Absolutely, just two guys kicking the hell out of each other.
Carnage. He probably thinks Hooligan is a zombie right now.
I hate zombies.
I hate Hollywood.
Zombies suck.
Now, one thing I gotta tell you guys, I'm not sure if you watched our biggest event ever, Evolve, but on the pre-show, Francis was fingertips away on the ladder in a big six-man match.
Until Hooligan fucking stank bombed everyone.
Yes, Hooligan legit dropped the stink bomb! Oh, he kicked out, though. He dropped the stink bomb and basically stole the victory. I mean, now recently Francis has been, he's been a bit of an unintentional road to redemption because the fans, at first nobody could stand this guy, but people have actually started to warm up to Francis, ever since the Unrighteous thing.
I'm gonna say Francis. He came in with that chip on his shoulder, and at first, that could be off-putting to some people. But as time has gone by, people finally realizing where Francis is coming from, why Francis is Francis, pretty much.
Exactly.
And they've taken a liking to him.
Precisely. Oh, look at this.
Now to
and hence why.
I'm Lens killer. Yes, I'm bringing that over here, Rick. You don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
It's only a matter of time until RCCW becomes officially VW.
Hello, new audience people that I don't know that don't know me. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh.
And look at this, a bit of trash talk being exchanged.
I've been Giri and Seguri.
Also,
knocking Francis right off.
I figured it out. That is not a that is not a clone referee of Steve Patrick. That is it. That is his brother, referee Replace. No, it's Reple A Cement. Reple A Cement.
Let's go with that.
What is Hollywood doing?
Oh God, he's going for that.
Well, he just DDT'd him on the apron. That's what he was doing.
Night, Francis.
And as we all know, the ring apron is the hardest part of the ring.
That
Thank
is.
you, Michael.
That it is, and that could be it for Francis's hopes and dreams.
One.
2.
Never count out Francis. I mean, this guy is hard-headed, so And I mean by literally.
He can take a beating. He can dish one out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I mean, if you can dish out beatings like he can, you know he can take.
Oh, nice shoulder block.
And
Oh! Face first off the apron again.
That's not gonna help.
Out onto the outside, face first onto the apron.
Oh.
Francis might have a fractured nose.
Oh, that's not gonna help.
And yeah, I ain't gonna help either. Just chuck those steel steps right into him.
Getting hit in the funny bone hurts.
And now, Hooligan thinking maybe Star Maker. Over the Star Maker.
Nope.
But no, not today. Oh my God.
Veteran suplex, nicely done there by Francis.
Francis.
Ray didn't expect any, wrestling type maneuvers in this match. Everyone was just expecting these two to throw everything at each other.
And
look at that!
Those two steps are the very precarious position.
There's a JTG Memorial Sling Blade.
JTG Memorial Sling Blade, undeniably the greatest maneuver of all time. And here comes the cover shot.
He is God.
Oh no! Now he's loading the gun up. He's going for that Star Maker. Oh no! Going for the Star Maker. And Francis, gut-wrench powerbomb!
Gut-wrench powerbomb, just planted him on the mat.
Ooh, treating
yes,
him
he did, and now what?
Francis
What's he going for here?
Now I believe he used to do an Impaler DDT in the old days, but he's changed out his moveset quite a bit here at RCCW. He has a maneuver called the Full Throttle, because he's from a biker gang. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ! Well, he may be from a biker game, but he's definitely not lost in this match, and he will be damned if he loses.
Francis is gonna make the Hooligan tonight scream in pain like a screamer.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just like that.
Powerbomb onto the steel steps by Francis.
Good, I leave him left for dead.
How many Left for Dead punts are we gonna make this entire match?
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, he's from Left 4 Dead then. Okay.
Yes. Well, he starred in the second game too, as part of one.
Hooligan. If Hooligan keeps, Francis keeps up this game,
what's the Hooligan doing? He just exposed that turnbuckle.
Well, it's all legal.
It's all legal, babe. You may not like it. It's all legal.
I know.
Francis might make him pay for it.
And that's
Oh my God! There's a chest burst.
And before he fell down, Francis, full throttle.
Got it. Could this be it? Could this be it? Hit him.
Wait, no. What's he thinking? Francis, wait. He's got it again. Full throttle.
Oh, that one more of a spike full throttle.
One.
Two. He's done it. He did it. We got a new champion. After so long, he has finally climbed to the mountaintop, and he is now.
And after all the shenanigans by Hooligan.
I mean, despite everything,
he's now a champion.
Francis finally has done it.
Hooligan need some pills.
What?
Pills here.
Pills here.
Here is your winner, and the new RCCW Die Champion, Francis.
And you're gonna hear some of these fans chanting, "You deserve it."
A mixed reaction from the fans, but Francis has done it.
Francis.
Someone's getting a 180 by the crowd.
Damn right. But basically, Francis, this is what turns him fully babyface. There you go. He's a no. Well, there you have it. Francis is your winner and the new dire champion. We're already starting off with a new champion. But could that repeat again with this next matchup we got here? Next up, it will be for the RCCW Television Championship. It'll be Ace Marxman versus the champion, Danny Phantom.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the RCCW Television Championship.
And also, yes, thank God, JoJo's mic works here.
Thank God.
Yeah, except I'll wait a minute. Wow!
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Here comes your favorite assassin. It's Ace Marxman.
And you know what? One thing that's always been weird in virtual wrestling is anytime you see a television title, though technically you can actually watch this on TV. So yeah, there you go. Because virtual wrestling's always been on the computer. But anyways, back to the match.
I was about to ask. JoJo's mic works here, but why does her microphone make her sound like Rambling Rabbit?
Gimmicks. Anyways, back to the match.
Well, I mean, look who she's dating or married to or whatever.
Good point.
She is secretly Rambling Rabbit. We figured it out.
Come on now, dude! And here comes the champion. Now, gentlemen, you've heard probably my brother Rick rant on about a certain stable known as the Nick Club here in RCCW. Well, here comes one of their members.
Oh, God, wait a minute. The Nick Club.
Yes.
That Nick Club?
Yes, that Nick Club. Led by...
The Nick Club that pink shirt idiot's part of?
Yeah. No. Now, before you blow a gasket there, B, I'm gonna say something.
Save that for later.
Even though Nick Club are a bunch of dastardly bastards, you can't take away that a lot of them are good in-ring competitors, and then you have Jimmy Turner.
True.
Absolutely. I mean, Danny Phantom, love him or hate him, he did rebrand that championship to television title.
There is a reason why he's the Le Champion of the TV.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, it's bound to happen eventually.
I'll go through the members here after JoJo introduces both Ace and Danny Phantom. So JoJo, take it away for the introductions. There's a title that they're fighting for.
Introducing first the challenger from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 252 pounds, Ace Marxman.
Challenger looks ready.
He's ready. He's set. He's ready to fight.
And his opponent from Amity Park, USA, weighing in at 184 pounds each, is the current RCCW Television Champion, Danny Phantom.
But Danny Phantom, as well as anyone else in this booth knows, he will not give up that title that easily. He is looking to walk out Le Champion after this match.
A lot of determination on both sides here.
I mean, you cannot. Like Jason was saying there during Danny's entrance, as much as the Nick Club has caused nothing but trouble for RCCW, the talent packed into Nick Club is immense. However,
and that's what makes it even more shameful. There's a lot of talented guys, yet they act the way they do.
Exactly. I mean, even though it's kind of in the dumps these days, Nickelodeon does have a bit of a legacy to it, and these guys are a lot of the legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I guess I didn't grow up with that legacy.
Oh.
I had a different legacy with Nickelodeon. But
90s kids for life. Anyways, back to the match.
Back to the match.
Yeah. Okay, so Ace Marxman going to work on Danny Phantom right now. I am familiar with Danny Phantom.
He was just a kid who was 13. Went to some strange machine.
Designed to view a world unseen.
Hey,
like I said, I am familiar with Danny Phantom.
1, No. Oh, actually, oh my. I don't know what I was thinking. Usually they kick out at 1 in the first few minutes.
But anyways, Danny Phantom, I would have to say, when the day comes, if that day ever comes, hopefully maybe one day the Nick Club finally disbands. Hopefully Danny Phantom can get his head right, and possibly you could see him in the main event scene one day. Danny Phantom does have the chops to be a world champion.
I would agree with him though.
Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't end up like.
No. I've seen this kid right here. Don't even worry about the Danny Phantom.
Yeah, Danny had a quick cup of coffee down.
Dragon suplex.
Dragon suplex. You weren't even gonna let me hear me out who I was gonna compare him to.
Who are you going to say?
I was gonna compare him not to today's version of him, but I'm talking about like a few years ago, like maybe 2014 Dolph Ziggler. Oh,
nice bell to Belly.
I mean, back when Ziggler was actually
back when he mattered, yeah.
Yes, back when Ziggler actually mattered.
The thing about this match has actually happened before, but despite all the talent in the world, Danny Phantom did take the cheap way out, spewing some kind of ectoplasm into the face of Ace Marxman in order to throw him off.
That ghost advantage.
Yeah, like
ectoplasm.
That's what ghosts are made of.
He's part ghost.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's where he got that stuff he spit in Nova's face.
No. I'm pretty sure he thought he could be cool.
Oh, big knee.
Look, you're no Muda, you pink bastard. But anyways, back to the mid. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're not.
Springboard swanton there by Danny Phantom onto Ace Marxman.
Now in this, anyway, back
to the mix. As you can see, Danny full confidence,
trying to get his footing in this matchup, but Ace Marxman now went for the Lariato.
Should I go for that Lariat?
Normally, Ace is more of a hardcore competitor, so getting to see a little bit more of the wrestling side of things, there's a bit of a spot.
Yeah, and I'm going to point
Marxman.
that out. That gives Danny more the advantage. Danny, more used to the,
Danny is more the technical wrestler.
He's a perfect mix of high flying agility, but you can also get that technical game in there too. But
he gives me RVD vibes, not Ace.
Danny Phantom gives you RVD vibes.
No, Ace kind of looks like RVD, but anyways,
he does. Or hell, even like early Daniel Bryan vibes for Danny.
Well, Bryan Danielson, Bryan?
Oh!
No, like Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Like with AJ and stuff.
But as you can see here, what Ace Marxman has the disadvantages when it comes to high flying agility and oh god, wait, what's he thinking here?
He's about to.
God!
Oh! No!
That didn't work.
He didn't go ghost there.
No!
Up and down.
Now the thing about Ace Marxman is he does have his own advantages in this matchup. The power game, despite being a bit smaller than Danny Phantom, Ace Marxman, weighs in at 250.
Just because we've seen in wrestling, just because you're short doesn't mean you ain't powerful. I mean, look at Taz.
Absolutely.
Look at Taz. He got eliminated in the Royal Rumble in 2001, like in 3 seconds.
True, but I'm talking about ECW Taz.
Oh, that's a good Taz. Or hey, even Daniel Bryan.
A Taz that could belly to belly Bam Bam Bigelow.
Jeez.
Through the ring and the stage.
No.
No. Danny Phantom only gets a 2 count.
Now when it comes to Danny Phantom, oh no.
Oh, that didn't work.
Phoenix Splash attempt fails miserably.
You've got to watch out for that movie calls the Phantom Flosion.
I'm assuming that's a version of the Emerald Flosion.
Yes, it is. And also and if that doesn't work, he's got a submission he calls it's an inverted sharpshooter, I believe he calls it the cross beams. because Ghostbusters. Oh!
Oh, wait!
Like I was saying, you know, with a lot of guys these days, you know, you can see like a lot of shorter guys becoming, you know, powerhouses and everything. I mean, just because you're not, you know, 6'5" doesn't mean you can't be. I mean, if and this name's gonna be a little controversial, and I know like why a lot of people hate him and everything, but the guy still is short, 5'11", strong as shit, Michael Elgin.
Oh, went for the spear.
Yeah, you can't deny his strength.
It's like what?
5'7", 5'8".
Oh.
Looks like he weighs 10 pounds soaking wet. You Walter, a burning hammer.
2, 3, no!
That's not it.
It's not. It's just like a 2.9.
Yeah, Danny Phantom can't believe it.
That move usually does it for Danny. But Ace Marxman's a whole new character
there by Danny.
Oh, Ace now. Oh, God. That's using your head. Think about Ace Marxman. His maneuvers also it's the spear, and then there's like this lifting inverted DDT he refers to as the crosshairs.
You know, it's almost fair to say he's almost kind of like Rhino in a bit.
Basically.
A bit.
Oh, hold up here. He calls this the Fenton Thermos.
Jesus Christ.
Fenton Thermos. Cover. 1, 2. No,
it didn't get it.
Not enough.
It's not enough. He's still got a lot of work to do.
Where's the box ghost?
I am the box ghost.
Where?
Well, you'll ask Danny about that spear.
Oh Jesus!
Got it.
The spear.
Almost ripped him in half.
1, 2, 3. No.
No, Danny Phantom just kicks out at 2.
Got the shoulder up.
Yeah, he just got the shoulder up.
Despite the controversial ending to the last time these two met, despite that, Danny Phantom has brought a lot of prowess to that championship. It used to be pretty much ignored by RCCW, but now it's become one of the marquee mid-card titles.
Oh, big clothesline!
And here's the thing: even though I made the joke, just to make the joke, with the little champion thing, I could almost see, just from what I've seen, Danny sort of reminds me of a young Chris Jericho. That high flying but technical aspects to him.
Absolutely. Danny Phantom. Oh, and knowing who Danny Phantom is and how he is. I don't know if you've recently watched, but oh my God, Lincoln put the execution order on Cat Noir, and Timmy Turner, that buck-toothed loser. Yeah, that buck-toothed loser Timmy Turner was the stooge who carried it out. And if you saw on the stage, everybody else in the NC had no idea that was going to happen. And Lincoln has basically demanded the NC change back to the roots of the aggressive heels they used to be. Because during the tail end of... Oh, lets him go there. During the tail end of about 2018, they weren't as aggressive as they had started out. Their flame kind of subsided a little bit. But ever since Evolve, the flames come back, and not only that, but Lincoln's ego has gone off the charts.
And like you're saying, it's became almost like a dictatorship.
Exactly, Lincoln Loud.
And I'm going to say this. What Danny needs to do, he needs to ditch him. He needs to ditch him.
I can say that for everybody.
I feel like that has to do that. I think Patrick and SpongeBob to do the same.
2 off the crosshairs. No!
The only person that Lincoln needs is his little bitch boy.
Big leg drop there from Ace Marxman.
They're meant for each other, so they deserve it.
Here's the problem what Lincoln has. I think Lincoln's afraid. Let me be clear.
Oh, absolutely.
Why do you think he wants to go back to this, try and take us back to our roots? Because he knows within his own club, the club is called the...
Oh, no!
Oh! Spear took the rep and he got a DDT. Within his own club,
Wait a minute. Danny
people who might be better than him.
Oh,
No,
there's the link.
Wait.
No, he put it down.
Oh.
He put it down.
Danny Phantom is like one of the ones who screams out. Oh, beautiful judgment slam.
Exactly. He wants loyalty within his club. It is a dictatorship. He demands
He's afraid
loyalty.
of an uprising. He's afraid of an uprising.
And he knows.
He's afraid of people like Danny who could easily take his spot.
Or SpongeBob especially. And there's the Phantom Explosion. A little act of defiance by Danny Phantom saying, I don't need to cheat to win. There it is, the cross beams.
And he's got this middle of the ring. Ace is going to try and turn on his body, which he is doing. Ace is starting to turn.
Can he do it? Can he get to the ropes? Or will Danny Phantom beat him again?
He needs to sit down.
That's
it. That's it.
He sat down and that was it.
Ace goes AWOL, he loses.
Big win for Danny.
I mean, you gotta give him credit.
You gotta get the devil his due.
He did not use the ball bat. He had second thoughts on it.
Oh, he decided to act in defiance. He said, I don't need to win the match this way.
Lincoln's gonna be upset about it.
Yeah, Lincoln's gonna have some words.
What's up, Lincoln?
But, ladies and gentlemen, still the champion of TV, Danny Phantom. Okay, I'll stop.
He'll bring it back.
Yes, I'll bring it back.
We're bringing it back. Never mind. I'm not gonna. You know what?
You're about to say something offensive, aren't you?
I was gonna make a reference to a movie, but God, this is not a John show.
Oh.
Here is your winner,
I'll
and
be here.
still RCCW Television Champion, Danny Phantom.
Well, congratulations, Danny. Still, RCCW's television champion. Who can put a stop to this reign of momentum by What the?
Let's start. What?
Wait, what?
Hell?
Oh my God! Holy shit!
What?
Ermac!
What is he doing here?
Well, I'll tell you a story here in a second. Wait a minute! Ermac!
Viking Fisherman Brainbuster!
Back in
We
27...
are many, you are one. Ermac is here.
Well, back in 2017, oh no. Ermac was the first ever... Oh my God!
Christ!
That title used to be known as the Subscribers Championship, and Ermac won it, but Ermac disappeared and called the title to be vacated, and basically the history was completely wiped due to it being rebranded.
Oh, he wants his belt back.
It looks like Ermac is back, and we saw Ermac down in NXT at one point, but...
Oh, shit. He wants it. He never lost.
Exactly, he wants what he never lost. I can only assume that's the case.
Well, you know, all that stuff he said about Danny, yeah, good luck, boy.
Ermac just laid Danny out.
Ermac's fun. I mean, Danny's fun.
Ermac, just look at the cold stare.
Like I said.
Oh my God, the referee's got the... Oh, look at Ermac, he just noticed. Yeah? Our suspicions are correct.
Oh, Danny, you're in trouble.
Danny Phantom's gonna have the biggest challenge of his reign right here in the red-clad ninja. The man of many souls.
We are many.
You are one. Hey!
And so, and speaking of formerly of other Nick Club members, up next for the Battleground Multiplayer Championships. This is basically the Battleground Tag Team Championships. We have the team of Carl Johnson and Niko Bellic, otherwise known as Truth and Consequences, versus SpongeBob Patrick.
Two members of the Nick Club.
The tag team specialists.
We're gonna see the death of SpongeBob and Patrick Star here tonight.
I wouldn't actually say that, B, because SpongeBob and Patrick.
All you had to do was
follow the damn
the trick.
Follow the damn train.
There's CJ Carl Johnson.
Can we talk about the history of his opponent and his history in virtual wrestling and what he has done to people? He murdered the man. He murdered Captain Murphy. Let's not forget this.
Wait, who murdered Captain Murphy?
Niko Bellic.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, he threw him into the trunk of a car and then lit the car on fire and let it explode.
Yeebus.
Captain Murphy nearly only escaped by the skin of his teeth.
Now, believe it or not,
I thought he did escape.
this is not the first time Truth and Consequences has had a run-in with the NC. Because in a, well, hang on here, let me get my little notepad. In a friend's league, Maurice, who is my friend, the NC have faced off with Truth and Consequences before, but in a different formation. It was, ironically, Cat Noir and Timmy Turner, who were the champions of SmackDown Live. And Truth and Consequences beat them for the titles last season in his league. So, a little bit of history for you there. And with the recent betrayal, we're getting a double helping of this match, only with the roles reversed.
Listen to the booze.
It is a bit.
Rightfully so.
Oh, but I like these guys.
I mean, yeah, these guys. Look, SpongeBob has acted kind of like the father of the NC. The NC is like a child to SpongeBob, and you can just see that the reason he's devoted is because I firmly believe SpongeBob is blinded by devotion, and wherever SpongeBob goes, Patrick goes alongside him. There's no denying these two are a great tag team, but the issue is
tag team in this company.
Oh, absolutely! I'd go that far. I would say these two are like the top tag team of RCCW right now. And you know that might sound weird considering it's a sponge and a starfish, but that's the case.
Just they've beaten everyone.
Everybody.
They're the truth.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Also shameful.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a tag team match for the RCCW Battleground Multiplayer Championships. Introducing first, the challengers. At a total combined weight of 370 pounds, CJ Carl Johnson and Niko Bellic, Truth and Consequences.
And there are the challengers.
Let's go bowling after this.
Oh, CJ.
And their opponents. From Bikini Bottom, Pacific Ocean, weighing in at a combined weight of 478 pounds, they are the current RCCW Battleground Multiplayer Champions, SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star, the Nick Club.
It's a duel.
You know, even though Niko Bellic and CJ are more familiar with, you know, the weaponry, I would almost say you could call SpongeBob the machine gun of the Nick Club, and I will see myself out.
Or more like the bubble gun.
No, he's the spatula.
The spatula.
Fellas, we are underway.
Carl Johnson and SpongeBob starting it off.
What I was saying, he's Carl Anderson.
Remember, don't call Patrick Rick.
Hey, Adam, don't you have that evil sentient drawing SpongeBob made and crazy stuff?
Oh, Doodlebob.
Doodlebob did make an appearance once, and then he died like most crazy stuff.
Armbar here, but you were trying to say during the Oh,
what a roundhouse kick!
one thing you gotta know about SpongeBob is that he is a master of karate. Oh! So it's karate,
Really?
it's martial arts style versus brawling.
Up for the streets.
The streets versus the dojo.
No, versus the Under the fish tank.
They're just staring down each other.
Yes, I'm a maniac with a gun.
What did you say?
He said, yes, I'm a maniac with a gun. Oh! No.
That's not legal right now, is it?
Hopefully he doesn't have a gun. Last thing we need is a dead sponge. Oh, and there's the Rana.
Beautiful springboard Rana from SpongeBob off the top rope.
Yeah, nice Hurricane Rana there from SpongeBob as
I don't need this shit.
Uh-oh.
And here,
Niko Bellic's about to open up a can of whoop ass.
the Serbian heavy hitter.
Go and let the hands be thrown.
Oh! And SpongeBob right back up though. But you were saying, Adam, before the introductions were taking place about SpongeBob and Patrick.
No, I think I did what I had to say.
Cause I missed.
Oh! Back suplex.
Big back suplex.
But like it's kind of a shame, honestly, that like the NC have their talent. They really do. Oh, look at this. The muscle of the group. The big man. The big pink machine is entered. Oh!
And that was in right hand.
Now, Patrick, what he lacks in brains, certainly makes up for in brawn.
He most certainly does.
I mean, oh God. He is like the Alaskan bullworm. He's big, he's scary, and he's pink. Oh!
Whoa! And he just tossed Niko Bellic like it was nothing. And that's really how I say that, ladies and gentlemen.
Very rarely can you ever say that about Niko. Him getting thrown like he's nothing. Oh God, look at these strikes here from Niko. They don't call him the Serbian heavy hitter for nothing.
Niko's firing back.
Off the ropes.
Into the ropes.
So.
Big clothesline there from Niko Bellic.
You are really pissing me off.
And Niko now picking up Patrick.
Patrick was smart. He swept the leg.
And now, Niko.
Hey, let me show you this.
Look at this now. Patrick telling CJ, come on, bring it. And always gonna bring it.
Yeah, but Patrick started fish to go off his. Oh, now he goes off his feet.
Tommy did with a drop kick.
Yes, I'm a maniac with a gun.
Oh! Drop kick there. That's the thing about CJ, he's got no fear. Fear does not exist
You complete.
in Carl Johnson. Oh!
Sleeper slam. And an uppercut.
Yeah, uppercut there
Kick
on the
there.
Patrick's
Punch.
heart.
Punch. Is trying to rock the big man.
I think the only thing that CJ fears is the fast food order from Big Smoke.
Well, you know, if Big Smoke wasn't a traitorous fat piece of shit, maybe we could get Grove Street versus Mick Club. Oh!
That's gonna point though.
Oh my God! That's not pretty. And now look at this, Patrick backing him up into the corner and oh God! It's like oh my God.
Oh, look at this now.
Carl Johnson now making the comeback.
Exactly down on cover.
1, 2, no.
And now Carl Johnson sending Patrick Starfish into the GTA corner. Off the ropes.
And a clothesline. Off the ropes. Elbow.
And an elbow. And another elbow.
A blitz of offense there.
Driven consequences showing great double team offense here.
It's only a 2, though. These two teams do have a lot of chemistry, but when it comes to being more experienced in the tag division or as partners, I'd have to give the advantage to the NC on this one.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, basically, Lesnar and Patrick have known each other since childhood. Oh, no. Oh, he's looking for it. He calls this the clothesline from Shell. There it! Oh, no!
That's the...
Niko Bellic blocking it.
No!
I don't know what the hell Niko was trying to do. Oh, there it is.
Clothesline from Shell.
Shell, yeah, 1, 2.
No! He pulled the shoulder up.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, hello!
What's this?
It's the one and only Dave Anderson here from... Hello!
Hello! It's Dave Anderson here with the commentary booth, and oh my goodness, the NC look like they got the upper hand here.
Gentlemen, this is Dave Anderson. This is from CAA.
Oh!
Hello.
Hit him with that frog splash there. SpongeBob with the cover. Oh no, CJ got him.
CJ breaking it up.
Carl breaking it up, but
And he got belly.
Oh my God! Oh!
Niko Bellic goes back up.
Oh!
And now, Niko Bellic over the top.
Niko! What's he got here?
No.
Up to the top rope?
What's he
He's
thinking?
gonna yes, he does grunt it.
Axe handle!
Crowns him.
Perfectly executed from Niko.
The king has been crowned.
He's sewing.
Off the... Oh, the
Oh! He got him! Ladies and gentlemen, this may be over right here. Count that, ref. 1, 2. Oh no, but
And now
Patrick.
Patrick Star just breaks it up at the last moment.
Wait a minute, Niko, what's he doing? Oh, he's picking up that big starfish! Oh my God!
And a cheap shot on the other end of the ring.
SpongeBob was smart though, while Niko was busy, with Patrick. SpongeBob actually took out Carl.
Making an even affair. And now, that's hilarious.
SpongeBob, what's he looking for here?
What's SpongeBob
Wait,
thinking?
what's he on the outside for? What's there out there?
I think he's talking Niko. What's he thinking? Oh no! Torpedo!
No! That was a dirty shot.
Cheap shot there.
SpongeBob to the top. What's he looking for?
But
Niko! Knee! Wait a minute.
Oh, the arm!
Flings him to the ground.
That's how you separate a shoulder, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
I was going to say earlier, shameful plug.
Oh, Niko, what's he looking for here? He's telling SpongeBob to get up.
Maybe the Gotch style fight.
Niko, Carl, and Tommy are the King of Trios later this year.
All right, King of Trios.
Whatever he's going for, SpongeBob countered it. And SpongeBob, what's his back fist? Oh, but Niko.
Yeah, Niko.
Big Nova Warrior.
Well, down goes the Sponge.
The Sponge is
I think
down.
give someone concussion.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold up here, Patrick.
What's Patrick?
Oh, the big man.
Patrick, get out of here. What are you doing? You're not in. What the hell?
Patrick's not even a legal man. Or the legal star.
Carl, here comes CJ.
CJ, look at even the odds here.
Oh my God. Taking it to the starfish. Oh, but SpongeBob.
All 4 men in the ring here.
Oh, there's just 3.
We go
Larioto.
SpongeBob, no.
Lario, no.
Oh, come on. That's dirty.
A blatant low. The referee didn't even see it.
Are you kidding me? He should be disqualified.
Oh, Jesus.
And now he's attacking CJ.
Oh no, that low blow opened up. Niko, there it is.
Oh, there's a shot.
Hurricane Sandy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here it is.
He's looking to take him 47 meters down.
Oh no, come on. Niko, kick out.
I don't think there's a way. There's no
come
way.
on. That is blatant cheating.
Yeah, but
even the crowd, you hear the crowd, even they know it.
The crowd is calling this out. This isn't right.
That was Bullshit.
it, but match are over.
You may not like how they did it, but you can really tell that Lincoln influence was there.
Remember, always cheat.
So freaking lonely.
Rick, see, I'll tell you what, that was disgusting. That was a disgusting display of power.
Lincoln obviously has them in the palm of his hand.
Of course, it's a little puppet. It's his
Here are your
little
winners,
puppets.
and still RCCW Battleground Multiplayer Champions SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star, the Knit Club.
And that's it. The Knit Club leave champion.
I like him.
The low blow was the difference.
Exactly. And this crowd knows it. They're letting them know what they think.
Oh, son of a bitch!
So what the hell?
You won the match!
And I guess SpongeBob's they're out to show their Lincoln demanded a no! God!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Lincoln demanded a new aggression of the NC, and looks like Thunder and Patrick are out to prove that they're...
What is SpongeBob doing?
What on the hell?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
What is he thinking? Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What the hell? Get him off! He's gonna break his leg!
God damn it, he's screaming.
He's screaming!
Somebody stop. Oh, he like, well. Well, this
What does this prove?
I like
Jesus
them, and now I
Christ.
don't like
What this proves is that Lincoln it's that Lincoln Loud is like, this isn't dictator, this is a fucking cult! Lincoln Loud's like a goddamn cult leader!
They just separated.
It's kind of weird to say this, but it's kind of weird to say this, but Patrick Star and SpongeBob might be the most dangerous tag team in all of RCCW.
Absolutely.
I'm disgusted, and I mean that truthfully.
Well, we have to recover from that tomfoolery for this. This is a big grudge match right here. Dipper Pines and Charlie Bonifer. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the singular most popular man in all of RCCW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Gravity Falls, Oregon, weighing in at 166 pounds, Dipper Pines.
The man is revered to be the heart and soul of RCCW. This man,
you people can easily get behind.
Exactly.
So likable, and never has that, never say die attitude.
Dipper Pines is somebody who firmly believes he refuses to be handed anything in his career. He will earn everything. If he's going to get a title, he's going to earn it. Dipper Pines will refuse a handout.
Everything that he has accomplished so far in his career, he has.
I know this guy.
This guy.
Crowd are on their feet.
I've seen him. He came very, very close. Oh! Remember back at the summit? He came very close.
He did.
So very close. But you know what? He has not let that keep him down. He said, I lost, but you know what? I've got to focus more on this.
Yeah, but now he's got literally a man.
This is the polar opposite reaction for the Death Dealer.
The bruiser himself, Charlie Bonifer.
And his opponent, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 256 pounds each, is one half of the RCCW Livestream Tag Team Champions, the Death Dealer, Charlie Bonifer!
Gone are the days of the Bruiser. Bonifer said it best himself. The Bruiser is dead. And from the rotting corpse rose the Death Dealer. Oh, wait a minute, Dipper!
Oh, Dipper's not gonna wait around.
Dipper wants to get right to it. This dates this war. Look at this, Dipper! Already!
Dipper's on the attack already. There's a runner. We are off.
Yeah, not even letting Charlie Bonifer
get his entrance finished.
Entrance jacket off.
We are off.
And his mat.
This fight is on.
Now this feud dates back all the way to Road to Glory. Bonifer would swipe the number 30 number and try to screw Dipper out of winning the Road to Glory, which is basically the Royal Rumble. But despite all Bonifer tried, Dipper persevered. He outsmarted Bonifer and he won, and he cemented his place in the main event of Evolve. Unfortunately for Dipper, we all know how that ended, with Lincoln Loud cashing in the gift of greed and winning the title. But then, at the Rickie Awards, Dipper would be in a triple threat with Giant Leather and Lincoln Loud for the title. They both took out Giant Leather, but when it was left to those two, just when it looked like Dipper was going to win, Bonifer made his return under this new Death Dealer character, this persona, and cost Dipper the world title. It's been a blood feud since then. You know, that world title means so much to Dipper, not because he wants it, but because the fans want to see him as the world champion. There isn't a single person, out there who does not want to see the side of Dipper being the champion.
That is true. Everyone, Dipper Pines is one of the most beloved men in this company. He is the most beloved man in this company.
Absolutely. It's clear he's gonna make it to the top. But with guys like this, these parasites, like Bonifer trying to feed off him, he's gonna have to pull the parasite off. And this is where Dipper excels.
Pull the leech off his step on it.
Exactly. But it doesn't.
Claws lie there by Dipper.
But it doesn't help this leech has teeth. Really, really sharp ones.
Then again, don't leeches actually have teeth?
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure.
They're like
on there his feet.
You ever read the story series of unfortunate events?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
You know there's these leeches, the Lake Lachrymose leeches.
Big knee. Oh, sweat the leg.
They're basically little demons. They're demon spawn. And now
on the knees.
Went for the moonsault, but got nothing but knees.
Charlie Bonifer putting the knees up, and now what's he doing?
He's putting the boots to his spine. Oh God! And now taking that arm and playing the joint game.
Smart. Oh, double knees to the back.
Well, with Dipper, that's most definitely smart. You've got to watch, because Dipper, much like Danny Phantom in a sense, Dipper's a technical wrestler mixed with a high flyer. He's got that technical ability.
He does.
The man's a mastermind when it comes to that technical game. Also, I want to take a quick second to shout out CAA, because we were just joined by Dave Anderson there for a sec. who excused himself after the travesty of what we just witnessed. But yes, that was CAA.
So,
oh! Say what?
People showing up. Felt like they walked into a new John Cotton. People just showing up.
Well, to be fair, Dave Anderson and I are pretty good friends, so he's got a key to the booth. Oh! Looking for a 450, but no! And now Dipper looking for the gravity falls there!
That'll be all.
That'll be it. One.
Very, very, very end. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh!
No! Bonifer got up.
I may not get it, but Dipper does have two more moves in his arsenal. The Big Dipper and the Cypher stretch. Oh my god. Snap drop toe hold there by Bonifer.
Bonifer now with Dipper hooked. Oh, look at this.
Oh!
May not like Bonifer, but that was nice. Great transition into the ankle lock.
Bonifer, he's an all-rounder. Bonifer can play the technical game. He can play the fighting. He can brawl. He can high fly. Bonifer is a great athletic specimen. So that's...
Trying to get a tap out here with Dipper.
But no, Dipper's got the heart of a lion and will not let it happen.
That's exactly the thing. Dipper's heart. Like, a tap out on Dipper Pines, it's like... You're throwing a tough pitch, if you get what I mean.
Exactly. Oh, God!
Oh!
That was a smart move by Dipper because Bonifer could have been going for the Rose of Sharon, that middle rope cutter. And now Dipper.
And Dipper flips over.
Ducks the line. Puts one in of his own. Dipper now starting to feel it here.
He got Bonifer up.
And now, oh no! Hard shot, but it's countered by Dipper. These two are going counter for counter. Oh no, what the hell is Bonifer thinking here? Throws him to the outside.
All the way out to the floor.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
What is he?
Good.
Wait.
Nope.
Oh no, oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, fuck!
Is there anything Bonifer won't do?
Powerbomb on the apron!
Well,
Bonifer has made it his goal to destroy Dipper Pines.
That fucking sucked.
Cover here.
3.
2.
No!
Wow! There's the art.
Dipper Pines refuses to go down.
Bonifer's top side.
Oh, and he cuts the throat. Off the raw!
Oh, flying clothesline.
Bonifer just punched himself in the head.
Oh, he's like
Tried to psych himself up with that.
Exactly.
And I think it's working.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
It worked for Darby Allin. It's working for Bonifer right now.
This man hit himself over the head with light tubes for no reason other than psych himself up.
Bonifer's not one to mess with. So Dipper's playing a risk when he faces Bonifer, but Dipper, he fears no man on
I've seen this man. I've seen this man do a job.
1, 2, no!
No.
I've seen Bonifer rip apart jobbers and men who shouldn't be in rings, and a man called Nightmare.
Men who shouldn't be in rings, you mean Grim? Oh my god.
Nightmare.
Oh my god.
Stunk it into a suplex into a, what do you call it, rear naked choke.
Rear naked choke, Coquina clutch, Kirafuda clutch.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, Fee, I know you hate that woman.
Oh. Bonifer's, knowing him, he's gonna have a lot of
Dipper's in the middle of the ring here. This is great ring positioning by Bonifer.
He's a master of the craft. Bonifer knows what he's doing.
Dipper!
Dipper though.
Cage.
Breaks free. And Dipper gonna lock in a submission of his own. Cyber stretch. Look at this.
Think of a triangle.
He's got it locked in.
Can he get Bonifer to tap though?
He's won so many matches with this move. He made Giant Leather tap out. He was the first man to ever make Giant Leather tap out in RCCW when he locked this move in on him.
See, Bonifer tried maybe to reach that hand over, but the pain is just too much.
That's right. He's got the hand closest to that was smart by Dipper, getting the hand closest to the ropes. Away from, like, using that.
Oh, but look now, Bonifer able to escape the hold.
Oh, Bonifer went for something there. Counter. These two men going counter for counter.
Super kick to the ribs.
Bonifer, look at this. No! Shiranui.
DDT.
Beautiful Shiranui.
Shiranui DDT. It's what it was impressive.
That looked more like the Asahi DDT that Ultimo Dragon used in the 2000s.
And Bonifer now, what is he thinking?
Either way, for a big man, it's impressive.
Oh, Dipper!
Dipper!
Now Dipper looking for an arm drag. Oh God! Headbutted.
Headbutt there by Bonifer.
And now, oh no! He's in perfect position for the Rose of Sharon. Is he gonna hit it? Oh, look at it! Oh, Rose of Sharon!
No!
Misses the
off to the side.
He went for the Rose of Sharon, but no, and Dipper! Big Dipper!
Face first!
I get it.
Big Dipper connects!
2, 3, no!
No.
I was about to say astrology wins the day.
Astrology hasn't won so far, but Dipper, he's getting himself hyped up. And
Trying to get this.
No.
Missed the spin kick.
Dipper knows there's a chance to close here. The thing is, Bonifer's not going to make it easy.
That's the thing about when it's Bonifer, nothing's ever easy with him. He will go at you however he can. This man's a complete psychopath. Oh my God!
Again.
And now back to the back right where we started.
Oh no, this could be it right here. What is he called? He said Rose of
Sharon. I
got it.
The kill switch engage song, I think, is what it. I think that's who sings it. The Rose of Sharon, but no!
Oh, I get it now.
They're giving it all they got. I don't get it, but still, hell damn.
I get it. I have that album.
And Bonifer is just livid.
There's no more I gotta do here.
Yeah, Bonifer can't believe he didn't put
Is he
Dipper
still,
Pines away.
Has he still got
On
the
the
package
rope.
pile driver?
Forearm.
What about a package pile driver?
I haven't seen him use his package pile driver yet.
Bonifer changes his move quite a bit, let's be honest here. He does a lot of different moves. Dude!
That's why I think he's the winner of it.
Head out. Bonifer going to the top rope.
Oh!
450 splash.
That's a 200-pound man on your ribs. 1, 2, 3. No!
And again, Dipper Pines with his never say die attitude.
Dipper will not surrender.
Into the corner goes Charlie Bonifer.
Oh no. V, I think you know what to say here.
This is the most overused death spot in all of virtual wrestling.
Oh my
Superplex to the floor.
Oh my God. And Dipper taking a risk, and it all pays off. What is Dipper thinking here?
Oh, wait.
Oh!
Neck break off the apron.
That's not going to help the spine.
I know Rob Conway used to call it something, but drawing a blank.
Something French.
No, it wasn't French.
Something jobber.
Oh!
Do you know that member's a former NWA?
Slingshot spear through the ropes by Dipper Pines. The
Two.
cover.
No!
Hey. He's a big star in OVW.
Yeah, well, you're from Kentucky, so obviously you care.
Yes.
And Dipper now, now his aggressions.
So shut your face.
And he was a former NWA World Champion, believe it or not.
Yeah, I know. Three times.
Him and Eugene are like gods here. So shut your mouth.
Eugene.
But anyways, back to the matches. You see Dipper Pine just stomping on Charlie here.
Just determined to get the job done here, is Dipper.
Oh, thinking Gravity Falls.
No, counter.
Ooh. Oh! Kick to the skull. And this time he could get it. Gravity Falls.
Gets it.
And Dipper.
Shades of Yamato.
Shades of various people. Oh no! Was looking for something but didn't quite get it. And
I've been told it was called the ego trip. That's the move that he did on the outside.
Oh! Boot over the big boot.
Big boot sending Dipper Pines to the floor.
Good lord. And wait, he's talking to the referee, telling him to count faster.
He's finishing this.
Wait a minute. What's that over there? What's that over there? What the fuck?
Oh my god!
What the?
Marconi.
DJ Marconi? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Him and Dipper have history, but look, that was 2 years ago.
Basically, that's all. TJ Marconi, know nothing indie star.
Marconi.
Exactly. He is
blindsided.
He got him with the big boot. So.
Another one. And out.
Well, once upon a time, those two had a match, and Marconi won thanks to politics. But
it isn't right.
It's not right. Like, I don't get what his issue is. This guy who thinks he knows everything, but he claims certain people are ruining wrestling. But the problem is him and his attitude are the thing that's ruining wrestling. And what business does he have doing that to Dipper Pines?
It sounds to me like this guy spent some time with PS Power.
Don't mention that name.
Oh God, that's pretty much right. Oh, this isn't right. Dipper just got clobbered by that big boot, and he's completely out of it.
I would almost say he's almost worse because he's actually in the business.
Exactly. And the fans, you can just hear them. And Bonifer like a shark that smells
bullshit.
Blood in the water. This is bullshit. And Bonifer. Oh God, no. Oh no, not Dust to Dublin.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
From Dust to Dublin. Oh no. I don't know if Bonifer knows what happened there. I don't know, but he doesn't care. And Bonifer.
Right on. Oh God, he's stripping his face.
Just trying to expose his forehead.
Oh my God!
Obvious reasons. Oh no. 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 Death's hand.
Wraparound DDT.
He calls that Death's Hand and Ono.
And now he's going for Rose of Shard again.
The Rose of Sharon!
Got it.
Please, no! And he's not this way! Not this way! Damn it!
Oh, fuck this. No, I'm with the crowd, and I need to walk this off. I'll be back.
This is not...
Second match in a row. This is ended in controversy.
This is not... There is no way this feud is over between Dipper and Bonifer, but what business does Marconi have coming back?
Hatred never dies.
Well, I mean, at the start of the show we mentioned about the whole...
Here's your winner, the Death Dealer, Charlie Bonifer!
We mentioned earlier about the Unrighteous being a thing. Well, Marconi was part of that team too. So, I guess he wants that E-Clout. And now it's cost Dipper this match against Bonifer, but I have a hard time believing that he's going to leave it off like that. No!
Oh, now he's back!
This giant 6'5" fucking potato-looking ass. Yeah, of course.
What does DJ Marconi want with Dipper Pines?
No, he's going for the move. I think he called Ego Drop. Yeah, you're real tough. You're a 6'5" loser beating up a 5'8", 5'7" cruiserweight. Yeah, you're real tough, you fat piece of shit.
They had one match in CZW. Ooh, they did.
Oh, God! You absolute nobody.
Crap.
And the thing is, he's trying to get...
Biggest exposure he's ever had was on this exposure.
Exactly. And the thing about this freaking loser is that he's targeted all the big names of RC. He's targeted oh God again. He's targeted Lincoln. He's targeted Nick Club. He's targeted Dipper Pines. And back in 2017, he targeted my brother Rick. He booted my brother Rick in the head, who at the time was not a wrestler. And people were, oh my God! And some idiots were actually encouraging his actions.
Where's the security?
Well, I would ask that. Where's the security?
Oh,
he beat up the security!
Oh, well, of course he
Wow.
does. Does he even work here anymore?
No, he's never worked here. He's always he's jumped the barricade thinking he's tough shit. But he's more predictable and more easy to read than the Dr. Seuss book. And that's an insult to Dr. Seuss books. This guy's a fucking weakling. You and your big cast looking ass. No, that's an insult. Oh no. Oh, he's not finished. Oh my God.
He's big ass just trying to bury himself.
Exactly. Marconi doesn't even know the word about better. Absolute scum of the earth. Oh!
Jesus Christ.
And what is he doing?
Oh, no, oh God, he's not gonna do what I think he's doing.
No!
Oh God!
Oh, this is not right.
Get out of here. Get out of here, fatty.
This stupid motherfucker.
It's just a fat Eli break.
Basically. I'm being told by Rick in my headset here. Rick's human. Rick's gonna have some words about this.
I can imagine.
Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the next match before we take a quick break. It's gonna be for the co-op championships, basically the women's tag team championships. And here comes a faction probably more despised. Well, a bit. Oh my God, T-shirt. Okay, so I got some explain to you. These are the self-professed Feats of Strong Style. Who? It was a team that they started out in 2017, and at first they were well received, but then their egos grew. They thought they were hogging up the spotlight from everyone else. And the real killing blow to their reputation was they interrupted the wedding that was in a different company of the fact of a tag team known as Loadzonia. Lodestar Luminous and Amazonia. They're here in the Clan, the League of Nations. And that completely splattered their reputation. And here come and that T-shirt, Times I've Quit 0 from Hanazuki. She's tapped out and she refuses to acknowledge that she's a quitter. But here come the most lethal team in RCCW's women's division right now, the Canker Sisters.
Jesus Christ, that is terrible.
Oh God, it's the Canker Sisters.
Yep, Marie and May. Lee Canker, because Hanazuki likes to run her mouth and find every excuse that she can, she claimed it was unfair that the Cankers got a 3-on-2 disadvantage at Evolve. When they agreed, the Queens agreed to a match where that would be the case should they lose, and guess what? They lost. But the thing is, slowly, Lynn Love Jr. has been receiving more fan support. Like, she showed off her talent, refused to lose when she survived the entire continent on her own. Of tag team superstars, she survived that and kept the titles on the Queens. So the fans have been dying to have Lynn finally break away from Hanazuki, because Hanazuki's dead weight, as you can probably tell. Ladies and gentlemen, those are what it's all about right there. The co-op titles.
It's the female shed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is the tag team match for the RCCW Co-op Championships. Introducing first, the challengers, Lynn Loud Jr. and Hanazuki, the Queen of Strong Style. And their opponents, from Peach Creek, Ohio, they are the current RCCW Co-op Champions, May and Marie Canker, the Canker Sisters!
Yeah, like I said, it's the female shed.
It's more like kink sanity.
Wait. The female shed? You mean a she shed?
No! My she shed's on fire.
So here we go. Hanazuki, I'm assuming this is?
Yes, the little useless. Oh! Bastard.
Oh God, Jesus, you in the head.
So, you know how they call Onslaught useless in TTS, Adam?
Hanazuki and Marie Canker starting it off here.
Hanazuki is basically Onslaught. Useless. She showed potential at the beginning, but then her ego, she thought she's better than everybody, and there you go. The Queens of Strong Style are nearing an end. I can just feel it, and here comes May! Oh my God.
May Canker now. Oh! Stepping on the face of Hanazuki.
May is a bit more of the high flyer of the Canker Sisters, being the younger one. Marie's more of the striker, and Lee, who is not here tonight, as to further decree the Cankers don't need an advantage to beat the Queens of Strong Style. At this rate, one person alone could beat them. But just just to shut Hanazuki up for like 5 minutes. Till she runs out of excuses. God.
And May just slamming Hanazuki's face into the canvas as she sends her down into the corner.
H to the Z, Bebe's getting kicked to shit. Oh! Counter here by Hanazuki.
Bulldog.
And here comes the pain. Here comes the actually good member of the Queens. Lynn Loud Jr. And yes, Loud. It's same Loud fan. And a nice butterfly there by Lynn. You know, a lot of people thought it was curtains for Lynn Loud Jr.'s career when the Queens turned their backs on the fans and went on a downward spiral. But then it refused to lose. Like I said, Lynn Loud Jr. showed off that she can survive, that she can bring the fight. And the fans have been crying out that Lynn needs to finally break away from Hanazuki, become her own woman. And I can't help but agree.
That's true.
I mean, Lynn Loud Jr. has... When you think of the like she's an aggressive fighter. Like when you think of the... Oh, look at this. Lynn and Hanazuki get into an argument here, it seems. But you can think of names like this who are hard-hitting strikers in the women's division, you know. I know Jason will certainly name Carmelita Fox as an example. Let's see.
Yeah. Carmelita Fox. If you want to talk about, you know, those hard-striking MMA style female wrestlers in virtual wrestling, I'm going to name off a few. Of course, you know, Carmelita Fox. Then you have, of course, Bay Lesnar and Tifa Lockhart.
Bay Lesnar.
And, of course, the legendary Amber Stevens.
Yes.
And all the members
Bindi
of
Irwin.
Yeah, all the members of the AMS Academy, including Bindi Irwin.
Oh, Bulldog there.
Veronica Domino.
2? No.
It's that MMA style that, you know, that just transitions so well into professional wrestling.
And I'd have to put Lynn somewhere in the running for that list because a lot of her style is a mixture of... There's a bit of MMA in there too. Much like Bonifer, she's an all-arounder. She can high fly, she can be a technical, she can brawl. She's got a lot of chops about her. She's got the ability. Look at that! Oh my god! Faint moonsault. 1, 2. No. She's got the ability to be a women's champion. But as you can see, the little anchor on the apron there.
As soon as she gets rid of that anchor, she's gonna... Oh my goodness gracious.
She's gonna sail to the treasure. And look at this. This power. Oh my lord.
The power.
Oh, and referee replace.
Down goes the ref. Oh, moonsault.
There's that high fly again. The referee was down. Well, oh no, too much time was wasted. But that is the problem with Lynn. She's still... Lynn, of course, everybody's got an ego. Lynn, unfortunately, does have a bit of a bigger ego. But what she needs to learn is to tame the ego, ditch the dead weight, tame the ego, and learn to be more calculating. That's when she's gonna make it. I mean, with her devastate, she's got like a Kirafuda choke, like a rear naked choke as her big move. She's got the Linzer Shrek kick. She screams, you know, I can kick your ass and choke you out. Shot over the back there, and a running knee.
Jesus Christ.
See, Lynn is just taking it already in the early going. Well, we saw Hanazuki get the shit kicked out of her there for like a good, 5 minutes. But here we have Lynn Loud Jr. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's always funny to see Hanazuki get her ass kicked. But when it's Lynn, you don't really see Lynn get beat down very often.
And right now, Marie Kanker just.
And
Oh God!
It's gonna deadlift her. Better hurry back in the ring. Count of 7. The titles can't change hands at a count out.
No, I cannot.
Back in the ring.
I think she realized that. That's why she broke the count.
And if you wonder, God forbid, if the Queens of Strong Style win this matchup, you gotta think the only reason Lynn would be okay with that is because it gets her title gold. It's very clear there's a lot of tension. Oh God, May's taken out. There's a lot of tension between the Queens.
You can almost feel it.
Exactly.
Just the radiation off of it.
And like, as you can see here, like at Evolve, Hanazuki refused to tag in Lynn Lau Jr. when she was getting beat down, leaving Lynn against 3. And as you can see here, Lynn not taking that risk again. Oh my God! Not tagging in Hanazuki. Axe handle there. Jab, chop, back elbow kick there. Marie. Oh! Shot to the face there by Lynn.
Jesus Christ, these punches.
He strikes.
Oh! Marie blocks it. Oh, knee to the face there.
That's clever.
You gotta think. You gotta ask yourself, do you think Marie taught Double D how to do that? Yeah. Oh no. Count of the out. Lynn. Looking for the Lynn Death experience. Bam! And Lynn just letting out. Ready to go. Wait, hold up here. Oh! Lynn's are struck out of the sky! And this may be it. Lynn Lau Jr. cinching up a Windsor Shrek for Marie. Wait, what the
hell?
What happened? Where's the lights?
Did you guys paid your electric bill, right?
Of course we do. We always do. Why? What the? Holy shit! Oh my God! Do you remember that wedding I told you about a moment ago? These were the two in it! Oh my God! Gentlemen, to the left is Amazon, to the right, Lone Star Luminous. It's Rosalia and they're here!
Oh shit.
The last time we saw Lone Star, she came up short and just took out the CWA Women's Champion in a fit of rage. And then she said that she had some loose ends to tie up. I guess these are the loose ends. Let me get lit. Wait. Go! And Lynn just screaming, we're done with you. Oh no.
Well, I guess you're not done with. Oh my goodness.
Well, Hanazuki did say this was the greatest day of this was going to be the greatest day of the Queen's lives. Well, usually a wedding is somebody's greatest day ever. And the Queen certainly ruined that for Lozonia. Crankshaft number 5. 1, 2, 3. The Kanker Sisters, with an assist from Lozonia, are still the co-op champions. And gentlemen, that means the Kankers are out of... the Queens are out of contention for the title, because that was their rematch. Back to the line with the Queens.
Back of the line.
I don't think they'd be... Even if they were given another match, they wouldn't be safe. Nope. With that, with those two ladies. Those are like the elite women, with two of the most elite women in the clan after them.
Here are your winners, and still RCCW Co-op Champions, May and Marie Tanker, the Tanker Sisters.
And congratulations to the Cankers. And all I gotta say to the Queens is Karma's a bitch.
You're fucked.
If I can put it to perspective, gentlemen, Lozonia is kind of like the... Oh, wait, hold up here. The Amazon Bomb!
Jesus.
If I can put it...
Mizuki's just got flattened.
If I can put it to perspective, that's Amazonia. The purple-head one, that's Lodestar Loomis and all. Look at this.
Remember me, bitch? In the famous words of Braun Strowman, I'm not finished with you.
Oh, and she said it best! If I can put it to perspective, Lodzonia is like the... Oh, goodnight kiss! And the... Rude Awakening! They're like the... If I can make a VWU comparison, in the clone, they're kind of like the one shot, one kill of the clone. That's how highly revered they are.
You know what's okay?
Yeah, they're kind of like that of the clone. So that tells you how high up on the pyramid they are. Loadzonia are in RCCW, and it's very clear they're looking to ruin the Queen of Strong Style a little bit more. Well, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kick R with VPOC, Adam Jackpot, and Jason Brown. We'll see you later.